Hello, and welcome to my friends. In a new video today, we will explain everything. Back muscle exercises and muscular anatomy. Pull-up exercise. Hanging on the bar with the upper grip, take an inhale and raise your chest up to a level. The horizontal bar. Exhale at the end of the movement. Return to the starting position while controlling the downward movement. This exercise requires some strength but is excellent for developing the latissimus dorsi, broad and teres major muscle. When joining the ends of the shoulder blades together at the end of the movement, the middle muscles work, and the lower part of the trapezius muscle, and it also occupies the biceps muscle and the brachialis muscle forearm. Showing the chest out enables you to rise up to the level of the chin. To increase the intensity of the exercise, you can use a weight belt. Keeping the elbows by the side of the body during the exercise mainly develops the outer fibers of the latissimus dorsi muscle, which increases the width of the back. To develop the bulk of the back, bring the shoulder blades together at the end of the movement. To work the rhomboid muscles and the lower and upper fibers of the trapezius muscles. To the same extent. Front pull exercise. Sit on the machine, place your feet under the foam cushions, and hold the bar with the upper fist, a distance greater than shoulder width. Inhale and pull the bar up to the middle of the rib cage at the top. Exhale at the end of the movement. This exercise is one of the exercises to inflate the muscles of the back and mainly works upper and middle fibers of the latissimus dorsi muscle. It also occupies the middle and lower portions of the trapezius muscle and biceps. Involved, the biceps muscle and the brachialis muscle, as well as the chest muscles less. Back pull exercise. Sit on the machine, place your feet under the foam cushions, and grab the bar with an overhand grip wider than shoulder width apart. Inhale and pull the bar down behind your neck, bringing your elbows to one side. Body exhale at the end of the movement. This exercise is a back extending exercise and mainly engages the fibers, the lower and outer fibers of the latissimus dorsi muscle, lats. It also engages the teres major and flexors of the forearm muscle, the biceps, the perineum, the forearm muscle, and the rhomboid muscles, and the lower parts of the trapezius muscle. Back pulling helps beginners gain more strength. To do a pull-up exercise. Narrow grip front pull. Sit on the machine and place your knees under the foam cushions. Inhale and pull the handle to the sternum while flattening the chest and tilting the body slightly backward. Exhale at the end of the movement. This exercise engages the latissimus dorsi muscle and the teres muscle. When you join the shoulder blades together, the trapezius muscle and the posterior deltoid work. And the perfection of all pulling exercises in which the biceps and brachialis muscles work, and when the palms face each other the radial brachii work. Straight arm front pull. Stand in front of the machine with your feet slightly apart and hold the handle with an overhand grip. Extend your arms shoulder width apart. Straighten your back and tighten your stomach muscles. Inhale and pull the handle up to your thighs, with your arms still extended. You can bend your elbows slightly to keep the joints in. Exhale at the end of the movement. This exercise engages the latissimus dorsi muscle and strengthens the teres major and the long head of the triceps, which stabilizes the arm joint on the torso. Many swim coaches use this exercise to increase their strength in swimming. Seated rowing exercise. Sit on the machine, place your feet on the leg pads, and lean your torso forward. Inhale and pull the handle up to the base of the sternum mid-chest. By moving the elbows back as far as possible, exhale in the end of the movement. This exercise is a back strengthening exercise and mainly engages the muscle latissimus dorsi, teres major, and posterior deltoid. When raising the chest, the erector muscles of the spine are involved in the exercise. Allowing the weight to pull the body in a passive motion increases the flexibility of the muscles nun. Do not arch your back when using heavy weights in the exercise so as not to get injured. Dumbbell single row exercise. Inhale and raise the arm, bending the elbow as high as possible. Exhale at the end of the movement. Grip a dumbbell with one hand and rest the other hand with the knee on. The seat is for back stability support. For maximum muscle contraction, rotate the torso slightly toward the working side at the end of the movement. This exercise mainly works the latissimus dorsi muscle and the teres major muscle. The posterior deltoid and at the end of the arm lift movement engages the trapezius muscle and the rhomboid muscles. The forearm flexors also engage the biceps brachialis muscle. Bar rowing exercise. Stand with your feet slightly apart and grab the bar with an overhand grip at a wider distance from shoulder width. Lean forward while keeping your back straight and avoid hanging the bar in the air. On the ground, in order not to increase the pressure on the lumbar region, take an inhale and hold your breath. Tighten your abdominal muscles with a steady contraction and pull the bar up to waist level. This exercise engages the latissimus dorsi and the teres major and the posterior deltoid muscle. When joining the shoulder blades together, the trapezius muscles and rhomboid muscles participate. Changing the distance between the hands, the shape of the fist, upper or lower, and the angle of inclination. The torso enables you to work your back muscles from a variety of angles. Caution: do not rotate your back during the exercise at all to avoid back injury. T-bar rowing exercise. Get up on the treadmill, bend your feet slightly, and lean forward at a 45-degree angle. Make sure to keep your back straight and hold the handle with the upper grip. Inhale and lift the handle up to your chest. Exhale at the end of the movement. Leaning forward makes the abdominal muscles and spine muscles contract. Fixed muscle. Make sure to control the weight and not weight it to take advantage of the negative habit. This exercise mainly engages the latissimus dorsi and gluteus maximus, teres major and infraspinatus muscle, and the rhomboid muscles, the trapezius muscle, especially the middle part, and the gripper's forearm. T-bar row on the abdominal bench. This exercise is similar to the barbell rowing exercise, except that it enables you to focus on better back muscles because you don't need to put a lot of effort into tuning body position. But the backrest of the abdomen cancels the work cycle of the abdominal muscles and the muscles of the spine. However, the rib cage compresses it when heavy weights are used. It makes breathing difficult and makes exercise painful. This exercise mainly engages the latissimus dorsi and the gluteus maximus, the greater teres, the posterior deltoid, the flexors of the arm, and the trapezius muscle, and rhomboid muscles. Deadlift exercise. Stand in front of the bar with your feet slightly apart, with your abs engaged and arched simple in the back. Bend your feet until your thighs reach a horizontal position. This position differs from one person to another according to the difference in the flexibility of the ankle and the anatomical structure of the body. Extend your arms and grab the bar with an overhand grip wider than shoulder width apart. You can also use a reverse grip, an overhand grip and an underhand grip, to prevent the bar from slipping and being able to carry heavier weights. Take an inhale and hold your breath while tightening the abdominal and lumbar muscles well. Lift the bar along the legs by moving the thighs to the vertical position, and when you reach the bar to the knees, return your torso and feet together to the vertical position. Exhale at the end of the movement. This exercise engages almost all the muscles of the body and is very effective in developing muscle tone. The lumbosacral muscles and trapezius muscles also engage the eye muscles, thighs and gluteal muscles densely. A slight arc in the lower back is necessary, and never make your back straight during the exercise. The deadlift exercise is one of the exercises for weightlifting competitions, in addition to the flat bench exercise and the squat exercise. Back extension exercise. Lie down in a Roman chair and place your ankles under the foot pads, supporting the pelvic bone on the support because the axis of construction passes through the joints sciatic femoral. Lean your torso forward, straightening your back until you reach a horizontal position. Continue to raise the head to the maximum possible point by curving the lumbar spine. Careful not to hurt the lower back. This exercise mainly engages the anorectal muscle group of the spine. Full flexion of the trunk increases overall lumbosacral flexibility. To increase the intensity of the exercise, place a weight on the chest or behind the neck. Here, my friends, we have come to the end of the video. If you benefited from the video and explanation of the exercises, do not forget to support the channel Blake and subscribe to the channel. And activate the bell button to receive all new. Bye bye.